good morning. It's Uncle Lou here. Yep, that's right. It's me, Uncle Lou, live for you on YouTube today. Yeah, thanks for watching. Wow, y'all missed me. Thank you. Feels good to be missed. I just took a couple of days off. I needed to just, I don't know. I just needed a, like a, what do they call it? A mental health day. Yeah, that's what I needed. Plus, didn't I make like 4 or 5 videos for you people on Saturday? So yeah, I just, I took a couple of days, away. And I'm doing some remodeling and rearranging, here in the Uncle Lou studios. Yeah, and I'm still in the middle of that. So I'm, yeah, no roaming around today because, this is pretty much the only, presentable place, right now in the entire, basement or grandma's garage or whatever it is you guys are calling this now. Anyway, what's been going on in the news the last couple of days? Have I missed anything? I don't know. Let's start with Tennessee's coaching hire, I guess, okay? John Gruden, Chip Kelly, Dan Mullen, Scott Frost, Greg Schiano, Gundy, Cutcliffe. Who am I leaving out? The Iowa State coach. Yeah, so what are they down to, like their 9th or 10th option now at coach? The Greg Schiano thing, what a disaster this is. Nobody's going to want to take that job. I mean, I try to tell Tennessee fans since about, what, the end of September when we knew Butch Jones was going to get fired at some point. I've been telling y'all since then, forget about John Gruden. You're setting yourself up for disappointment. Of course, they don't listen. They don't listen to anybody. They're, you know, Gruden. I said, well, you're not getting Gruden. And the infatuation, I said, now it's gonna, no matter who you get now, you're going to be disappointed in because it's not going to be Gruden. It's just not happening. You're not getting Gruden, period. Well, of course they're not getting Gruden. Then they try to act happy about Chip Kelly, try to act happy about Scott Frost, Dan Mullen. I mean, they literally drooled all over themselves yesterday about Gundy from Oklahoma State. He turned down $20-something million to come coach for you. The Schiano thing, listen. And if all fans say, "Oh, Uncle Lou, we didn't offer all those people. You're just making up names." Ask yourself this, Voltard. If it got to the point where you offered Greg Schiano the job, then 2 things happened. Either A, y'all really wanted Greg Schiano and he was close to the top of your list and y'all thought he's a great coach and a great idea to bring him into Rocky Flop. That's option 1. Or option 2, 7 or 8 other people told you no and Greg Schiano was the best available candidate after that. It's one of those 2. Neither one of those things is anything to be proud of. You guys are the, once again, Butch Jones is gone, but once again, you are still the laughing stock and an embarrassment of the college football world. So I thought maybe it was all Butch Jones with his Butchisms and his stupid little sayings that he has, but no. Turns out option B was correct. It really doesn't matter who's running the show at Tennessee. It's a circus, okay? We're a top 10 program, Uncle Lou. We can get anybody we want. Well, no, you can't. I just named about 8 or 9 people that told you thanks, but no thanks. So no, you can't get anybody you want. You're going to end up getting stuck with some C-level coach with no real experience, or T. Martin, or Kevin Steele, defensive coordinator at Auburn, who bombed at, what was it, Baylor? I mean, you're just going to get a nobody. You're going to be mad. Your AD goes out, offers Schiano the job. He accepts it. The fans get mad and cry. They show up at Neyland Stadium and start burning stuff like a bunch of millennial snowflake, crybaby, whatever. Wah. Tennessee gives in. Your athletic director gives in. Now you're going to have to pay. Not only are you paying Butch Jones a buyout, now you're going to have to pay Schiano a buyout, and the guy never even had the job for 24 hours. I mean, it's a circus and a shit, just a complete shit show there. Let's see, Dan Mullen at Florida, not a terrible hire. Dan Mullen is not a bad coach, but let's get real, he's not an elite coach, okay? He's 2-15 in top 25 matchups. That's the worst record in the history of AP polling. Okay, so since the AP poll first came out, no coach has had a record that bad in ranked matchups. The guy's never beat a team that finished with more than 9 wins ever. Never won his division, of course. We all know that in the West. The West is hard, so it's not necessarily a knock on Mullen that he didn't win the West when he's going up against Alabama and the same time Saban is there. But still, really Mississippi State had one good year under Mullen. That was it. And even in that one good year, didn't beat any good teams. They just didn't. They beat all the crappy teams. Whereas normally, Mullen would lose to some of the crappy teams. But anyway, he beat the crappy ones that year, had one good year. Will he be an upgrade over McElwain? Maybe. Not a whole lot of difference. I mean, Florida fans are saying, look what he did to Tebow. Yeah, look what he did to him. Nothing. Tebow showed up in college and could run the ball. He got to the NFL, and guess what? He could run the ball. But he couldn't throw it. So, I mean, I don't understand this Dan Mullen develops QBs thing. Nick Fitzgerald can't throw the ball. Dak Prescott is probably the best that he's had in terms of quarterbacks. But lots of coaches have put one good quarterback in the NFL. I'm not sure if that makes him a quarterback guru or not. He'll have some success at Florida, I'm sure. You know, I don't. It's not like he's going to come in and win 3 or 4 games. I mean, it's not going to be like a Tennessee type situation. No matter who Tennessee gets, they're just completely screwed. It's almost to the point now. It's not even any fun making fun of the Baltards anymore. Justin Fields, Gator fans, sorry, not sorry. You're not getting Justin Fields. No one cares. Oh, Uncle Lou, he's going to take a visit there. Ooh, oh, Uncle Lou, Dan Mullen's going to go to his house and meet him or whatever. Look, no one cares. Easton went to see you too. You swore you were getting him. How'd that work out? Spoiler alert. Same way the Justin Fields thing's working out. His sister's committed to UGA. His parents, his mom love UGA. Justin Fields is coming to UGA. It's just a question of if he's going to early enroll or not. He wasn't planning on early enrolling because, of course, he plays baseball. Then he broke his finger on his throwing hand in the football season. So baseball probably out for the spring. So will he early enroll or not? I don't know. Yeah, but he's coming to Georgia. Just forget it. You got Matt Corral. Just learn to deal with that, I guess. What else? Playoff rankings. Clemson won. Hard to argue with that. I think Oklahoma's probably playing some of the best football right now. Clemson, Oklahoma, not Auburn, and then Wisconsin. That was your top 4. Hard to argue that. I'd probably have Wisconsin ahead of Auburn. I know Auburn's got 2 really good wins here in the last 3 weeks. But you can't just forget that they lost 2 games. Not saying Auburn's bad or doesn't deserve a top 4 ranking. It's just, you know, Wisconsin's the only undefeated Power 5 team. So, and I get it. I get the whole who have they played thing, but okay, so they played some bad teams. Okay. Well, Clemson played some bad teams like Syracuse and lost. Okay, so at least Wisconsin has beat the bad teams they've played. Oklahoma, who'd they lose to? Iowa State. Are they a world beater? No, I don't think so. Probably a little better than Iowa. I mean, a little better than Syracuse, yeah, but they're no world beaters. Anyway, so I think Wisconsin's still kind of getting shafted there. Doesn't really matter, though. This thing's going to play itself out this weekend. Alabama, number 5. Georgia, 6. Doesn't matter. You could have had those 2 flip-flopped or reversed. It wouldn't matter. None of it matters. Alabama fan in the comment section saying, we're number 5. We're guaranteed a spot in the playoff now because at least one of the top 4 teams is going to lose. You're an idiot. You don't understand how this works, sir. Georgia's behind you. If we beat Auburn, we're jumping ahead of you. It's that simple. Wisconsin, if they win... Look, here's the playoffs. This is the simplest way I can put it for you right here. Okay, here's the playoffs. The winner of the SEC is in, and the winner of the ACC is in. That's 2 teams not named Alabama, okay? If Wisconsin beats Ohio State, they're in. That would be 3 teams. Oklahoma beats TCU, they're in. That would be your 4. Only way Alabama's getting in is if Wisconsin or Oklahoma or both lose. That's it. One of those teams lose, Alabama probably get in at the number 4 spot, okay? I mean, it's just what it is. If Wisconsin wins and Oklahoma wins, Alabama's not getting in. Doesn't matter whether you're ranked 5, 15, or 55. That's just what it is. Doesn't matter if Georgia's ranked 6, 16, or 66. Doesn't matter. Georgia wins, they're in. Auburn wins, they're in. Clemson wins, they're in. Miami wins, they're in. Oklahoma wins, they're in. Wisconsin wins, they're in. Those are the 6 teams. There are 6 teams that control their own destiny. That's it. That's it. 4 of those 6 teams have a possibility of winning. Obviously, Georgia and Auburn can't both win, and Clemson and Miami can't both win. So basically, that's the playoff game. Really, except for the Pac-12, the other 4 conference championship games are basically playoff games. Because if Wisconsin loses, they're out. If Oklahoma loses, they're out. Loser of SEC, out. Loser ACC, out. Yeah, so not worried. Georgia, gonna beat Auburn. Yeah, video on that tomorrow for you. You already know. Probably think, well, Uncle Lou's worried. Uncle Lou's not going to make a video because Georgia lost to Auburn 3 weeks ago. Yeah, keep thinking that if you need to or if you want to. Yeah, the video is coming without question, without a problem, too. Anyway, glad you missed me. Sorry, I took, like I said, took a couple of days off. Had things going on. Kids had a dentist appointment. That was for one. Messed up one day. Yeah, and then, like I said, just doing some work out here. In Grandma's garage. But anyway, Uncle Lou is back. Yeah. Oh, have a great day.